Welcome to the 311 Griffin YouTube channel. We are back in the Hornet and we're going to be trying some anti-ship harpoonery. So we're going to go into air-to-ground mode and go ahead and bounce our radar over to C mode and then bump it out to 80. And then we're going to go ahead and get our harms set up, or sorry, our harpoons set up. Harpoons. I like to say harms for some reason. Okay, so what we want to do is go into RBL mode, and I'm going to make all of these low flight. I'm going to make 2 of them skim attacks and 2 of them pop-up attacks. So we're just going to go through each one of these and get them all set up. I'm fine with the medium seeker setting. Okay, so next we're going to go low flight and pop-up attack and step once more. Mode, RBL, flight, low, terminal, pop-up attack and step back. Okay, I'm going to step through these. Oh, I got the wrong mode on that one. Low skim. It's good to go back through them just to make sure. Okay, so we've got a few different contacts out here. We're going to sensor select right to get our attack radar as our radar or our sensor of interest, and I'm going to lock this guy up, and then we're going to pull up the FLIR, and I really want to turn my brightness down and go in narrow. It is really, really difficult to tell with the ATFLIR what you're looking at. Because we're 30 miles from this target, and it's a ship, and I can barely tell what, like, I can't really tell what that is. So what we're going to do is we're going to bounce back out and just lock up another one and see what it looks like. We'll just compare them a little bit. In real life, we would want to verify that a little bit more. It's a small craft that we're shooting, because honestly I'm just one airplane with 4 harpoons, and it's really hard to take down the really the bigger naval ships that have a lot of defenses. So we're just practicing against a smaller, this is like a fast attack Corvette or something like that. I don't even remember what ship I put in, but another thing to note, and I will kind of show this, I think, if I can, but I'm going to use the Harpoon, I think it's Harpoon Waypoint, I think is what it is. And so speaking of that, I better grab my waypoint that I want to launch these to. So basically I'm going to launch them to a waypoint, and then they'll fly to that waypoint, and then they will turn and go to the target. And one thing you got to be careful of is the harpoons aren't tracking the target off the plane. They're basically going to the point you told them to go to, and then they're turning on their seeker. And when they turn on their seeker, they're going to find a target if they can, and they're going to go prosecute it. If there's other ships in the area and you launch at them, especially if you're going off to another waypoint, sending them off to another waypoint before they turn in for their terminal phase, they can very easily target the wrong ship. So that's something to keep in mind. So we're gonna grab him and verify as we come around. Yeah, that looks like what we were seeing. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my attack, or my stores, sorry, We're still ready. We're going to box the Harpoon to point, and I want to get faster and a little bit higher. I don't know that this is necessary, but I like to give my missiles the best chance possible. One thing that you'll note if you're doing this waypoint thing, you'll have to box it for every shot. You'll have to box the HPTP. Okay, we are supersonic, so launch 1, box, launch 2, box, launch 3, box, launch 4. And our missiles are away, and they're going to be going somewhere over this direction. So I'm going to pull the throttle back because I'm in full burner. We're going to drop back below the clouds. So they're coming over here to waypoint 2, and then they're going to turn back in and see if they can see the target. Now this is a little spotty because that ship is moving. So they're going to go to the place where I told them to go. And then if they can't find anything, they're not going to find anything. Like, the ship is moved. So it's a little bit tricky to do the offset attack or the harpoon to point attack. But let's see what happens. That is definitely our guy, so like I said, we'd normally identify it a little bit better before firing. Oh, they're turning in. So 2 of them should pop up, and 2 of them should skim. Oh, there they go. Oh, nice. Here comes another one. And here comes the last one. 4 hits. So that's an easier target, obviously. There are bigger, more devastating ships that'll be able to kill the missiles, and you need to attack in tandem with other aircraft for those. Also, I think typically it's more straightforward to just do a direct attack, and so you wouldn't have to box the harpoon to point. Box each time, you would just fire straight at them, and I think that's usually easier. I just wanted to try this. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you learned something, but most of you guys probably already know all of this stuff. But at any rate, thank you for watching, and happy flying. Take care.